just to walk you through what it is that you need to do in order to put this lowering kit on. We've already got everything kind of disassembled. Naturally jack it up, get the tire off. It's easier to allow your suspension to hang without the brake caliper, the rotor, and tire rod connected. So you want to make sure to disconnect those components in order to be able to access the spring. And so even if you're going to do one side at a time, you still have to disconnect the sway bar so that way it'll hang and you can do individual sides, but you have to disconnect the sway bar on both. That way it doesn't bind up and it is able to just hang out of the way. We've already got this side disassembled, got the shock, the sway bar disconnected, brake caliper, rotor out of the way, just to make it easier to work in that space. So once you've got all that disassembled, you're going to support the lower control arm. That way the spring doesn't just go pa-ching, and you're going to bolt the upper control arm. Lower your jack slowly, that way the spring can decompress slowly, and at that point you'll be able to remove the spring to be able to replace it with the new spring.
Put the motors in and see how slanted. It's supposed to be 4 inches.
2 on the front, ain't it?
No, it's a
4.6.
4.6. Yeah, it's a big drop. All right. Oh, just a minute. Let down. All right, now go with it. All right.
Oddly enough, the hardest part to putting together this lowering kit was removing the seat from the shock, but that's all right. We took care of that.
These shocks come with the wrong seat for the bushing, and also not put the lower mount in, so you have to smash that in yourself. It's not super fun. But if you put some grease on it, it goes in and it spins really well. It just kind of sucks in by itself, but I used a 15/16 socket and some grease, and just once you get started, just hammer it on. It draws right through, and then seat here is the wrong diameter to go in and use your new shock mounting. So then you can use the one that goes on it. Oh, and you also have to beat it on too, so. But it just taps right on. And same socket. It'll compress, but it'll hammer on. And you can see now it's seated. You can use the rubber. It's going to fit this 04 truck. So now we mount it up just like when we took off. This thing will spin in the shaft. I locked it with some vice grips. I'm sure somebody will tell you not to do that, but it worked. Alrighty, who was it? Jack John now. I'll line this side up, you can line that side up, and let's rock that sway bar back down on there.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
All right, I'm done.
You on it?
Yep.
Should be an upper rubber and a washer, and then a nut.
Okay. driven down the rest of the way.
That is did. Put some brakes, rotors, pads, and caliper mount and caliper back on.
This is the suspension, the brakes, caliper, rotor. This is all of it assembled. So. Of course, once you've got your brakes, your rotors, everything assembled, you're then going to put the wheels back on. And of course, the most important part, stand back to appreciate the look of a beautiful lowered truck. We hope you've enjoyed watching us lower this 2004 Dodge Rumblebee. And if you like this video, please be sure to subscribe, comment, and of course, let us know if there's anything else that you'd like to see. Thanks for watching, guys.